All right, we are on time. What's up, producers? We are here and we are on time. Let me do the countdown. Then we're going to get this show started. How y'all doing? Let me do the countdown real quick. Okay, we are definitely on time today. Okay. Lord, good morning, good morning, good morning, producers. We are here back with another video. Been up, and I said, "Hey, I'm up. Let's go ahead on and get this day started." Also, too, I have a special announcement after the show. We're gonna play Kanye West album on Station Head, so I have the stem player here. Glad it's been prolonging and stuff like that. It's fully charged, and we're gonna be playing that after the show. So after the show we're gonna head over to Station. We're gonna listen to Donna 2 album. Okay, we're gonna listen to it for Donna 2 album, and we're gonna be having that over there on the show. So it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be everything. Okay. Also, too, we do have a Patreon account that you all can go over there where we do where we have um content that we don't talk about on YouTube. And also we do watch parties. We do watch parties of different shows, and we watch shows over there, as well as our members. We watch shows as well. For the members that are over there or get subscribed to our membership, stuff like that. One particular show that we're going to be watching together as a watch party is the Bad Boys of Los Angeles. We're going to be watching the Bad Boys of Los Angeles. And then after we watch it, then we're going to go live and we're going to talk about the Bad Boys of Los Angeles. Okay. And that's featuring Carrie Ann Franklin, Milan Christopher, Andrew Caldwell. So the guy with the guy that say the money reside guy, and so many others. So we're gonna be doing that together. We're gonna be reviewing that show, the Bad Boys of Los Angeles. We're gonna be reviewing that because I look at all the fights and I'm looking at Carrie Franklin and I'm like, okay, we got to talk about this and have this good old time. And we're going to be out here reviewing it. So if y'all are a member, then we definitely going to be doing that. Okay. We definitely going to be doing that. Now, I have to say, because, Andrew Carwell say, oh, I'm not a part of the show. He is a part of the show. This man lies so much. Y'all be believing this man lie. If you are in a snippet, if you are in the promo video, you are in the show. So y'all don't believe in sus, okay? All right, that get his butt tampered with. Don't believe the lie. If they're posting a snippet of the show and he's in it, don't be believing sus when sus say he ain't a part of the show. He is a part of the show. Okay? Dude had on the whole fur coat on and with sunglasses and arguing. He's a part of the show. So when people say, oh, Wiley, did you hear he say he's not a part? He's a part of the show. He just up there lying on his platform like he always does to his people, and y'all be believing the lie. Well, he said he wasn't a part of it. Why would you believe something that's stupid? You clearly see Andrew in the promo video, the promo video that they posted. You clearly see Sus with all that sugar in his tank. You clearly see Sus going back and forth in the show, saying that he won't sleep with you because you stink or stuff like that. You clearly see it. Did you see it? Did y'all see it? It's clearly I would play it, but they want to send flags and stuff. They want to send people flags. You can't even play their clip. If they don't pay you to play their clip, they're gonna send a message. Because I had a good friend of mine that he played their clip. Not a good friend. Let me stop that. One of my colleagues. That's the word I was looking for. Colleague, not friend. He had played the clip, and they went on and they had sent a flag because he literally played the clip, and they sent a flag to his channel. So, and then they had to did a whole promo talking about we shouldn't subscribe to Zeus, unsubscribe, and stuff like that. And it was a hot mess. So we're not gonna play the clip. All right. We're just not gonna play the clip. Because if you play the clip and it's still up, sus with the long nails, gonna send it to your channel and say, hey, this violate, you know what I'm saying? You don't have permission to play the clips, because they be trying their best to post like Zeus clips on YouTube. And it was a channel that's no longer existent. They would play like Zeus, they would play all the episodes, they would play Jocelyn Cabaret, they would play all of that, and they would post on their YouTube channel. And the YouTube channel is no longer existence because they kept receiving copyright infringement complaints, so they are no longer in existence. And it would get a lot of views, and people would actually go and tune into it as well. They would be tuning into it, stuff like that. And I used to watch over there because I was like, man, I could just keep my $4.99 and watch the YouTube clip. And they kept the videos up, and they sent the copyright infringement. It's a certain way that you have to do it so you won't get a copyright infringement. If you don't keep it up, you won't be able to get one. It's a certain way you have to do it. So, but we're gonna be covering that show, and also too, we're gonna be covering Chasing Atlanta. Oh man, we're gonna be covering both of the shows. We're gonna be covering Chasing Atlanta every single week, and we're gonna be covering the Bad Boys of LA. And let me tell you, the Chasing Atlanta, I'm hearing is going to be juicy. Okay, they got my friend on there. All my good peeps on there. They got my friend Cameron, been knowing him for a long time. They got the dog. They got the one that dressed up the dogs. He's gonna be on that. So we're gonna be reviewing that. So y'all be looking forward to that. We are going to be covering some good shows over here on the Wiley Show. Okay. All right. Now, I want to tell y'all about Zeus. Y'all listen. For people that ain't got no subscription, be a member, and you could be watching with us in the watch party. Okay, members, y'all could be watching with us as members. So if y'all ain't got a membership, be watching. Don't come up in here and talk about I ain't got the money to pay. I ain't paying for that. No, we watching it because I'm watching for Kerryon Franklin. I'm watching for Milan Christopher. I hope they just knock him out. And I'm watching for Andrew Caldwell. I'm watching that show. It's gonna be real messy watching it. And then I gotta get caught up on Jocelyn Cabaret, and I'll be watching reunion show. So again, we're gonna be watching that reunion show. So as soon as that reunion show drop, we're gonna be watching a reunion show. Okay, we're gonna be watching that. And shout out to Jocelyn Cabaret. She wrote a whole statement talk about she don't bully. We protect our castmates. I'm like, why would you write something like this? So of course we're gonna be watching that. So if you a member, okay, Michelle, are you a member? Michelle, are you a member? I don't see you being a member. Are you a member? Who else here is out of y'all not no members? D-Rock. Gotta be a member. We can watch it in the watch party. So we're gonna have a good time. I just want to say, who else is here not a member? I don't see no green. Where's the members? Yeah, so we definitely gonna be watching Jocelyn the reunion show. We're gonna be reviewing that on our platform and stuff like that. Okay. Well, if you're not, get your membership. Get your membership. I'm just saying, okay. I'm not giving you my login. I'm not giving you my login number. So I'll give you the login. Why would I do that? Get your membership. Miss Shaw is a member. Mrs. Shaw is a member. So that means Mrs. Shaw T-Bell is a member. Okay? Day is a member. So Mrs. Shaw member. So Michelle, where your membership, K-Love? Key-Love, where your membership? I'm just saying. The imitator girl is the member in the house. And the imitator girl is a member. Girl, we're going to have a good old time. We're going to have a good... Renee, where's your member? Quiet Storm is on the Patreon. All right? Quiet Storm is on the Patreon. All right? Chastity Gray, you on Facebook. But where's your membership? Come on, somebody. Now, she's dropping it right now. The membership, you can become a member. Kay Nicole said, I'm subscribed member. I'm not talking about being a subscriber. I'm saying being part of the executive producers. Been a fan of the Bushes for a long time. Okay, here we go. Who else is a member? Joining our executive producers, people. Our executive producer. Who else? Miss Red, where's your membership? All right. Okay. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Oh man, there you go. There you go. 2 seconds. Thank you, Tasha. Thank you, Tasha. Remember, when I go on break, I will become a member. Okay, Miss Red, we're gonna be waiting on you. All right. So, how y'all doing? So, yeah, we're gonna be doing a watch party. We looking forward to it. You know what I'm saying? If you're in the bushes, we're gonna be watching all of that, and we're gonna be definitely doing. We are definitely going to be reviewing Chasing It, Atlanta, because I already know I'm a big fan of Chasing Atlanta. We've been a fan of that show for years, so we've been covering that show for years. So we go way back with the Chasing Atlanta people. And we also going to be interviewing some of the people on our show. We're going to be interviewing some people on the show on Chasing Atlanta, going to be coming in, and they're going to be coming on our show. We are already in contact with some of the members, and we definitely going to keep it real. So we got Cameron. We definitely got you, Cameron. We're going to be covering Cameron, even though they said he should be on the show. They said he ain't hitting on that. He is an original cat. I think he's the only original cast member. He's the only one. The rest of them not there because the other one went to LA. He executive produced Chase at LA. You already know the other one got a restaurant. And I want to say something about Lauren London restaurant. Now, I ain't got nothing against Lauren London. I got nothing against Lauren London. I think Lauren London is beautiful. But why you keep opening up all these businesses and they keep failing? Give me a second. Before we get into our topics, why you keep opening up businesses and they keep flopping? So you opening up a restaurant in downtown Birmingham, Alabama, I believe, and you opening up all of these businesses, but they don't stay open past 6 months. Why do you keep opening up all these businesses? I'm just asking for a friend. I'm just asking for a friend. I wouldn't keep opening up businesses and they cannot stay open. She had hair salons. She had a wig business. Now she opened up a restaurant. So let's see if them businesses stay open. I'm just giving my personal opinion as to why you keep opening up businesses and they don't stay open. They always closing down. A business is supposed to be open and it's supposed to be successful. But I don't understand. You opening up businesses and they closing down. So her new restaurant that she got opening up, she got a chicken shack that she's opening up. So I hope that people go out and get the chicken wings and chicken drumsticks and the fried chicken breasts and that it don't get shut down. I'm just giving my opinion here. I'm just giving my opinion that the chicken shack stay open. Some people might say, Wiley, you hating because you ain't opening up a chicken shack. I'm not hating. I'm just giving my observation about the chicken shack that she got opened up in downtown, I believe in Birmingham, Alabama. Do they eat chicken in Birmingham? I think they eat chicken. They eat a lot of chicken. They eat a lot of chicken in Birmingham, Alabama. Yeah, they eat a lot of chicken. Yeah, they eat a lot of chicken in Birmingham, Alabama. So that might be successful. That chicken shack might actually work. Because one thing about the South, they gonna eat a lot of fried chicken and some watermelon. Yeah, the South eat a lot of chicken. Give me a second. So that might be successful. Yeah, that chicken drumstick shack, it might be something. Yeah. I believe they eat a lot of chicken in Birmingham. Okay, we got some people that live in Birmingham. I had a fact, because, you know, when they used to march with Dr. King and they would go on marches, they had to eat. And them black folks eat a whole lot of chicken. So in Birmingham, in Alabama, they eat chicken. They eat chitlins. They eat pig feet, you know, crab legs. Pork chops. They eat a lot of pork. Eat a whole lot of pork. Smothered greens, smoked turkey with greens. Yeah, that chicken shack, it might be successful. So I'm just saying that chicken shack that Lauren London is opening up in downtown Birmingham, Alabama. You know, black folks, the line might be wrapped around the corner. Yeah. The line might be wrapped around the corner for them chicken drumsticks. I'm just gonna tell you that right then. It might be, and I say it humbly. I said humbly, baby. Them people will be wrapped around there eating them chicken drumsticks. I'm just saying it. I can just say that right then and there. They're eating it right now in Birmingham. We be eating all that in Birmingham. Just don't go on the north side. We got somebody right here just talking about Birmingham. Look at that. So we be eating all that in Birmingham. Just don't go to the north side. They live in Birmingham. So, you know, Sarah, if you go to Lauren London Chicken Shack, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? And you give it a taste, and then you come back and you report back to the Wiley Show, Sarah. Email me if you go to the chicken shack out there in downtown Birmingham. Go in there, eat you some chicken, and you call into the show and you give us a review on how that chicken tastes. Okay, is it good season? Because you know Birmingham, they love the chicken real seasoned. Okay. So you hit me up and you tell me how that chicken shack gonna taste, Sarah. Okay. All right. Sarah says she gonna let me know. All right, we gonna have a producer there getting some chicken. we gonna let Sarah know to go ahead on and get you some chicken. Okay. All right. Oh man. Hold on. Let me see where that chicken place located. I want to give y'all the name of the chicken place. Hold on one second. Let me get y'all the name. Right, hold on one second. I got the name here. So the name of the chicken spot, the name of the chicken spot is Lady E Chicken and Cafe. And it's gonna be chicken and red velvet pancakes, one word. We are opening up next Saturday, March the 26th, 11 a.m., downtown Birmingham, bringing the vibes to the city. That's 1905 Park Place, Birmingham, Alabama, 35203, where you're going to have some good old velvet pancakes. Velvet pancake that's going to be in downtown Birmingham, Alabama. And the person that is doing it and raising it is Lauren London. They're going to be having some good old, they said, Lady E Chicken Cafe, a taste of love in the South. And that will be March 26th, 11 a.m. We will be filming for a reality show. First 50 people in line will receive a bottle of award-winning damn hot wing sauce. Yes, this is going to be Lauren England, Lady E Chicken Cafe. That's what I'm talking about. So make sure y'all go there, get you some chicken, and it's going to be a good old time. Okay? So it's good old chicken there. I feel in my spirit the line going to be around the corner. Hey, blah, 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 shout out. I see it in my spirit about 96 people gonna be in the line and they gonna want some good old Lady E Chicken Cafe. I got a feeling that it's gonna be a lot of people lined up for that chicken. It's gonna be amazing. So, award-winning ring sauce. So if it's award-winning, is it a Grammy Award winning? Is it an Academy Award winning? Or is it a BET Award winning? Which one is it? Because it said it on the flyer, the first 50 people are going to get an award-winning wing sauce. So is that BET Award winning? Academy Award winning? Emmy Award winning or Soul Train Award winning? Which one is it? That's what it said. It said first 50 people going to get the award winning hot wing sauce. I'm just saying which awards it's going to be. Is it going to be the NAACP award winning or Soul Train award winning? All right, now who's going to the restaurant? Raise your hand if you're going to the restaurant. Is Lauren England What did I say? Did I say Lauren England? I said Lauren England. All right. So it's an award-winning wing sauce. Okay. We got Sarah says she going. Who else gonna go? I may try for you. What? Try it. It's award-winning wing sauce. And when you go to Lauren England restaurant. And when you go there, tell them that Wiley sent me. When you go to Lady E Wing Cafe, you tell them that Wiley sent me to this restaurant to eat me some chicken. You got to say that Wiley. You got to say it like that. Because then you may get you a discount. Okay? Okay. When you go, you tell her Wiley sent me for some chicken. That's how you got to say it. All right. She gonna know exactly who I am. Y'all going to get y'all some chicken. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Okay, let's move on here. I meant to say Lauren England. I did not mean to say Lauren London. I do want to apologize. I meant to say Lauren England, not Lauren London. All right, Lauren England. All right, did I get that right? All right, let's go to it. All right, let's talk about Rihanna and Megan Thee Stallion. I'm hearing allegedly that Rihanna unfollowed Megan because Megan was flirting with A$AP Rocky. Megan wanted to get A$AP Rocky some of that good old good because they said that Rihanna, when she got pregnant, she don't want to have any type of sex with A$AP Rocky, and Megan saw an opportunity that she want to lay that stallion on A$AP Rocky, and Rihanna have unfollowed her. They even said Beyonce unfollowed her. That's what I heard. That's what rumors on the street, that she wanted to give A$AP Rocky some of that WAP. I don't know how true this is, but multiple sources sent me the information, and a cat told me, and they said, hey, meow, this is the tea. A talking cat said that Megan was trying to flirt with Rihanna. Man, that's what I heard. Now, I don't know if I believe this because, why would Megan try to sleep with a person that's very connected in the business? And I was looking to see what the Fendi and all of this stuff, see what is Megan still, like none of this stuff. They pull all of it from Megan. So I don't know how true this is. I'm like, is this the reason? Like, why would you try to sleep with A$AP Rocky? He's taken. You can't be sleeping with a man that's taken by Rihanna. And how did she find out? So the cat told me that. A black cat said that she was trying to give that yoni to A$AP Rocky. Now, some people believe it. Some people don't. I just know I was bombarded with emails. I was bombarded with texts. That's what I was bombarded with. I was bombarded with emails, and I was bombarded with texts. Hold on 1 second. Let me see where I'm doing my index cards here. Talk among yourselves. Now, what did I do with that index card? Chat. Oh, here we go. All right, here we go. This is what I need. Talk among yourselves. Something going on with my allergies. Got me just blowing. Like for real, for real. Okay. So yeah, so people were just sending me information, and I'm saying they just sending me information. So I don't know how true this is. Now, press one if y'all believe that Megan was flirting with ASAP Rocky. Press one. Press two, you don't believe it. Give me a second here. Press one, you believe that Megan was flirting with Brianna boyfriend ASAP Rocky. Press two, you do not believe it. Press one, you believe it. Press two, you don't believe it. Press one, you believe it. Press two, you don't believe it. So the question is why did Rihanna unfollow her? That's what I want to know. Why? So when you go to follow us, you don't see Rihanna. When you type in Beyonce, you don't see Beyonce. Hey, you don't see none of that. I'm just saying, what's going on over there with the stallion? And I really hope that, Megan would not. I hope there's something else, something petty that we don't know, some industry stuff that we don't know. But if it's some ish, like Megan flirting with A$AP Rocky, you deserve to get followed. You deserve. Like, you don't flirt with other people's men. If that man is taken by Rihanna, that does not give you the license to put in your 2 cents to flirt with a man that's already in a relationship. That's some crazy ish. Don't try to put your WAP on a man that's already taken. That's not cool. That's trashy. A man that's already taken. Well, if they ain't married, I think she can still flirt with him, right? Because they ain't married. They just in a relationship. If he was married, I could say that sermon. But if he's still in a relationship, ain't married, man, you can still try to shoot your shot. But no, that's still wrong. That's still wrong. Because he's with Rihanna. And that doesn't give you the license to flirt with A$AP Rocky. All right? I'm just saying. So I don't know. I heard secretly they got married, and we won't be able to know because in LA, because we tried to look up the license of Nicki Minaj and her husband, you can have that license private. You have to get a court order in order to see the marriage license in LA. You can get married without putting your marriage certificate on public display, without the public being able to get it. You can do that in Los Angeles, in the state of California. You can get married and you don't have to make it public. Like, the public will be able to get that license. In order to get that license, you would have to get a court ordered. We learned that. I've done the research. I've done the research on that because we tried to get the license of Nicki Minaj and her husband. We tried to get that license. and you can't because it's private. Only how you get the license, you would have to get a court order. Yeah, you would have to get a court order to get the license. All right. So if they did get married secretly, we won't be able to know because you can get married privately and have a private ceremony, and then that license is not public. In order to get it public, you would have to get a judge to sign off to make it public. Okay? Are y'all with me? All right, let's move on. I know some of y'all off today, and it's Friday. Yes, payday for some of y'all. Okay. Now, this next story I gotten from Dr. Larry D. Reed. And I was watching this show and I was getting a good laugh. And this pastor, Dwight Reed, I believe the pastor's name. He's 63 years old. And he married an 18-year-old girl, 18-year-old woman. She's a woman because she's legally 18 years old. And it went viral. Everybody is talking about it. Everybody is doing this. Everybody got something to say about this pastor, 63 years old, marrying an 18-year-old woman. Right? And I have this to say. I said, well, is it wrong legally? No, it's not wrong. Morally, people can give their whole commentary on it. But they said the 18-year-old got married after graduation, November of last year, that her father walked her down the aisle, and according to the streets, the mother did not attend the wedding. Her mother, the 18-year-old bride, the mother, didn't attend the wedding. Now, the pastor, Dwight Reed, has been married, I believe, 3 times. He's been married 3 times. The reason why I don't see a problem with this because she is 18 years old. She is an adult. She can do what she wants to do with her life. She can get married to whomever she wants to get married with because she is at the age that she can do so. The only problem that I would have if Pastor 63 years old Pastor Dwight Reed, if he groomed her into getting married to this 18-year-old. If he groomed her, if he was dealing with her before she was 18, he was dealing with her underage, and he groomed her for this, then I would believe that would be an issue for me. But when I read the comments of the people at his church, they were sending their congratulations. Let me see if I can read a couple of this from this is public from the Facebook page here. Give me a second while I see where it's at, because the page is private. So you can't get on the page because I guess they're getting bombarded with messages. But people said, you both look great, sending our love. I love the maroon and yellow bracelet. Nice touch with the beautiful couple. Love to see happy marriages. Another lady said, beautiful picture. Another person said, you both look great. Another person said, seen in love. Another person said, love you both. Another person said, lovely couple. Who else? Who else is in here? Okay, now this is what the shares. Now, when they shared the post, a person said, the right read, you are a pedophile. You need to be castrated and thrown in prison for life. Another person said, I am pissed and mad as hell behind this. This is some of the real stuff we need to be addressing. This is borderline pedophilia here. This old creepy bastard need to be investigated and prosecuted accordingly, along with the sorry daddy who walked the child down the aisle. The other person says, see, this the stuff I be talking about. A 63-year-old bishop marrying an 18-year-old girl. Allegedly, he has been counseling the girl's parents while eyeballing her the whole time. And guess what? The father, not the mother, approved. This is sick. Nothing wrong with marrying an older person, but this is too old. Ain't no way I'm gonna let my 18-year-old daughter marry some old cat daddy creeper pretend to be somebody's bishop. This is nasty as hell. We can't let this stuff slide. Hashtag old nasty. Woo, they read the pastor. They read the pastor. Man, I'm just saying. Well, only problem that I would have with this, if he groomed her, then that'll be a problem. But if they met, once you got 18, they start dating and they got married, I don't see the issue, right? I don't see the issue at it all, because back in the day, you used to get married to 18-year-old, 19-year-olds, so you'd be 60-something. This ain't nothing new. I was reading in Africa that a 60-something-year-old bishop is marrying his bride, married a woman that's 18 or 19 years old. So this is the reason why it's uncommon, because some of y'all this may be uncommon for y'all in the United States, but this is not too uncommon. People in Africa, they marry 18, 19-year-old, they 60 some years old. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But we will open up the phone lines and y'all can call in and y'all can let me have it if y'all disagree on what I'm saying. I don't see a problem with it. She's legally, she can get married to a person, or whatever. He's older, she can get married because legally she is an adult. You may not agree because in your eyes she is a child, but in the eyes of the law, she is legally able to get married. Let me let y'all sit on that for a second. Post in the comments. Let me know, is this wrong? Press 1 if you disagree with this. Look what y'all saying in the comments. Press 1 if you disagree. Press 1 if you disagree. Press 2, you agree. Press 1, you disagree. Press 2, you disagree. Oh, it's a lot of people that don't agree. He would. It's a lot of people that disagree. It's a lot of people that disagree. Okay, we definitely gonna open up the phone lines, and I definitely want to hear y'all thoughts on that. I'm just letting y'all comment and get it all in. Y'all got a whole lot of stuff to say. Y'all got a whole lot of stuff to say. Okay, we gonna move on. They said B, he was sleeping with her way before. He's been talking to her while she was underage. She just did not start talking to her at 18. Oh, y'all got a whole lot of stuff to say. We definitely open up the phone lines a little later on. Okay, let me move on. But I don't see a problem. Hey, beautiful people on lunch break. I don't see a problem at it at all. You know what I'm saying? If she made a decision that she want to legally done it, I said the same thing with a 55 or 60 some year old man married an 18-year-old. I think he was an 18 or 19-year-old. It was the same story that came out. I didn't see an issue and a problem with it at all. I mean, if you're legally able to get married and walk down the aisle, I don't see the issue. I don't see a problem with that. Now, the problem that I would have if he groomed her, but if he didn't groom her, they started to date outside. They started to date when she got 18 and he get on one knee. I don't know if he get on knee. He probably got arthritis. And he went on and he said, would you marry me? And she said, yes. I don't see a problem with that at all. All right. And we definitely going to open up the phone lines. Y'all let me know if y'all want me to open up the phone lines. Now, this next story, gosh, is OnlyFans Gates. This is a pastor. His name is Dwayne Dawkins. Dawkins, D-A-W-K-I-N-S. Dwayne. Pastor Dwayne. He got into he was sleeping with a man. He's a married pastor. He's married. And he was sleeping with this light-skinned man, and the light-skinned OnlyFans model, this guy, he was recording. He recorded, sucking on the pastor's peen. He was recording, blowing out the man's back. Okay? Now, the person that was sucking his peen is an OnlyFans model. And he was secretly recording the married man pastor. I'll see him right there. Uh-huh. And I download the videos. I've been looking at the videos. And he was getting his peen licked on. And he was going inside of the guy's back. And it was recorded. Now, mind you, he reached out to the model and said, can you delete the video? The video is deleted on OnlyFans, but that's not going to stop people like myself to be able to get the footage. So I went on Twitter. I was just skimming through Twitter. And finally, I ran into the videos and I downloaded it. I mean, that pastor was getting it in. He was smacking on it and everything. He was just smacking on it. Now, mind you, this is not the first time that this man got into some controversy. This man actually took a picture holding his meat and it leaked. He sent it to another man and some pastors got around him and kind of like did a covering. You know what I'm saying? And this video is so graphic. He can't deny it. So he have not released a statement. This pastor is out of Fort Lauderdale, I believe, out in Florida. Somewhere out of Florida. Okay. Okay, somewhere out of Florida. And I'm going to read what Larry Reed wrote. For almost 2 weeks now, the same sextivities video of a married pastor, Dwayne Dawkins, of Praise Tabernacle in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, has been making its rounds. Recently, conversation about it has hit the internet. He and his wife, along with their boys, live in Atlanta and would be forced to walk through this together as a family or separately as a family. I am putting the video, he put the videos on Patreon, and I will come live and discuss this. I will have a conversation about the black men in the church and in our community who are same gender interested and married to women. How can the church support them in this plight? Is the church a safe place for them to live their truth without judgment? So much to discuss. Definitely praying for the wife as she walked through this again. So this was the second time that she had to walk through this with this man embarrassing her. It's alleged that this is the first time she actually had this kind of proof in video. I am sure women and men are going to be hitting them up through calls folk love when men have a peen the size of a baby arm. So this ain't the first time. I do feel sorry for the wife. And this is why I call out DL preachers. And you should not, continue to do this behind your wife's back. Let your wife know and say, wife, I love men. I gotta get this on my chest. I love sleeping with men. You should be honest with your wife. If you battling with that spirit, your wife should be notified. And if you are a man of God, you should be able to tell your wife the truth that you like men and you like doing all nasty things with men. You shouldn't keep this from your wife, because eventually what's done in the dark shall come to the light. The pastor didn't know he was being recorded, and the camera was in a good angle that you could see all of it. So now the wife got proof, and she probably a praying wife. She probably was praying that she get a sign. And this probably the sign that she prayed for. She probably was praying. She probably had some inklings. She probably seen this happen before, but she never had a video proof. Now she got the video proof. And so it's deleted off the OnlyFans, but it's downloaded on my computer. I downloaded it. Yes, I did. I downloaded it. I watched it over and over and over again. I'm like, he did an amazing job. I mean, the guy was he was all over that microphone. I mean, just slobbing all over that corn on the cob. Yes, he did. Yeah. And the pastor enjoyed all of it. And I feel for the wife, because this is embarrassing. Because people gonna be like, oh, your husband is a man. It's embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, if you're gonna cheat, why cheat with an OnlyFans person, knowing they're gonna use it as content? Why cheat with an OnlyFans content creator, knowing that it's gonna be a camera in there somewhere? But you weren't thinking. You just wanted to go inside the hole and didn't even know you being recorded. I mean, he slapped it. Boop, boop. He was slapping the butt. I'm a poster. I was just watching it. But I do feel for the wife. I do. Because no wife should be able to go through this embarrassment of their husband getting in with another man, because she can't compete with that. A wife cannot compete with a man sleeping with a man. A wife can't compete with that. She cannot. As something that a wife can't compete. If your man sleep with a man, there's no way your wife, a woman could compete with that. She can't compete with that. And that man probably licking on that better than she can. She can't compete with that. There's no way. The wife already seen the footage. Yeah, the wife already seen the footage, because like people don't understand, just because you put it on OnlyFans, somebody recognized the pastor and they downloaded it and they were sending it around to preachers. They sent it to William McCrae, and once they send it to William McCrae, it's all over. They sent it to William, and William, I heard allegedly he sent it to the man's wife. He sent it to the man's wife. I heard allegedly that William McCrae sent it to the man's wife. That she got it. Now it's gonna be up. Is she gonna walk side by side with her man or not? What do y'all think in the chat? What do y'all think in the chat? People need to be honest. I can't stand ish. Yeah, you got to be honest. You got to be honest. So hold on one second. We're going to open up the phone line. Do y'all want me to open the phone lines? Y'all want to talk about it? Because we are up. Let me open up these phone lines. Give me a quick second here. I'm opening up these phone lines. We are live. Man. I mean, just line it wide open. Oh, man. Give me a second. We're going to open up these phone lines. Hold on, let me see. Did I do that right? Hold on 1 second. Make sure y'all like the video. I don't know. What did I do? Did I do something wrong? Oh, let me see. All right. Okay. Over these phone lines. Give me a second, producers. I'm loading it up so it can be fresh on here. So I'm on the phone lines. All right. The number is 646 716 8447. I'm going to post it on the screen for those that need to see the number. Most of y'all should have it memorized by now.
Your show now, press 1.
Your show is scheduled to start in 37 seconds.
The number is 646 716 8447. 646 716 8447. Let me see. I'm gonna post it in here. 646 716 8447. 646 716 8447. 646.
We are sorry, but we're experiencing a problem with our system.
Hold on 1 second.
Please try your call again later or report a problem through the Blog
Oh,
Talk
let me do it
Radio
again.
webpage.
Let me do it again because you know they up the effort with me. Give me a second. I'm gonna do it one more time. Hopefully it'll work this time. Because I hope it works.
Your show now, press 1 to hear.
Since it appears you're calling back into a live show, we are reconnecting you now.
Okay, so also I want
Your
to.
show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blog Talk Radio.
Okay, so I reached out to Erica Banks last night and I asked Erica, I said, Erica, did you ever diss that homegirl that used to be signed with 1501 because she dissed you? And in so many words, Erica said, no, she never dissed her. In other words, she'll know what that chick is talking about. So y'all, we trying to get Erica on the show. Now I've been emailing her and we've been in the DM. We got to get sis on the show because I got to get Erica Banks on the show because they've been, trying to throw Erica in some mess and stuff like that. And, she took a big hit when she came out with the whole thing with Nicki Minaj not showing her, not doing a record with her. So we're going to try to get Erica on that. But what y'all got to do, producers, is reach out to these folks too. I see y'all in here commenting. Y'all get y'all a Instagram and y'all reach out and say, go on the Wiley Show, go on the Wiley Show. If you follow my show, if you love my show, that's what you got to do to get these people on here. But she did respond because I asked her, I was like, do you got a problem with this chick keep coming at you? Do you have a problem with her? And she was like, no, I ain't got no problem with her at all. I didn't never diss her. And I'm like, okay. So we'll definitely get more into details with that if she ever agree. Okay, let's go to the phone lines. 9498, you live on the air.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
Okay, so I want to talk about the last pastor that you talked about, the one who, was backdoor, living a double life. Like,
Okay.
these pastors, preachers, priests, to me, they seem to be the worst of the worst. And the reason I say that is because, they sitting here condemning other people, judging other people, praying over people, trying to bless other people. How can you bless somebody else when you're not even authentic with yourself? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just very sickening. And like you said, he can't compete. Like, if you want to live that lifestyle, there's plenty of, bisexual pastors, homosexuals, lesbian pastors, come out and live your truth. But how can you lead a whole church in your own foundation when you're not right with others?
I agree because that is embarrassing for your wife, your family to go through that because you live in this double life. Now, if your wife know about it, then that's fine. You know, that's the type of relationship y'all would have. But I guarantee your wife did not agree of sharing her man with another man.
But why was his kids though? Can you imagine going to school and your kids gotta find this out? You know what I'm saying? And they're male kids too.
Absolutely. That's embarrassing. That's really, really bad. And this is not the first time he was caught up in some mess like this. This is like the first video, but it was like pictures that he had got caught up into. And I guess, you know, the wife forgave him and moved on. But now this video is up. So, yeah.
I mean, but I really don't feel bad for the wife because sometimes, I mean, don't get me wrong, you have people who play the deal very, very well. But if I hear some accusations or rumors or even pictures, I'm gonna do my due diligence. You know, some women, especially women, who husbands make a certain amount of money, they know what's up. They stick around because of their lifestyle for that check.
Facts. I agree. The church, the whole,
and also,
yeah.
And also, I feel like this. Clearly, he used to getting it any and every way he can because if you go into an OnlyFans person, that means you was in heat, and that means this is not his first, nor will it be his last time. Because to me, sure, you going to OnlyFans, I'm pretty sure you done paid for it. You going and just getting it. You bending low and spreading them wide.
Right, because the person that he was doing it with had the camera, everything recorded, and when you clearly see, it was a good angle, and I'm like, how he not see the camera? But you so not concerned, you wrapped up in this heated passion, you didn't even notice that it was a camera, you being recorded like that, and it was in a good angle. He can't deny it. You see his face, he can't deny it. And a wife know her man's body. And you clearly see the man, and you clearly see the man's face. You can't deny. You see past the face all up in there. You see the dude that he was doing it with, the saliva, everything. It's just a nasty video that, you know, that wife or that family have to yet deal with this. I don't know how they're going to deal with it. I don't know if they're going to, you know, stop, you know, sit him down as a pastor. But I would not have my pastor, you know, preaching one way and living another way. I would have to sit him down. He would have to be, you have to be voted out.
You said it best. You said before that he had pictures leaked out. If that didn't stop him before, what's going to stop his family and the church from doing that again? You know, the church that I have a problem with, they condemn everybody else. But when it comes to their pastors, their priests, their whoever, it's all forgiveness. We can't turn away. But let somebody walk in with a stank outfit or something too short. They condemn any and everybody else, but the church community won't condemn their own.
Facts.
That's the problem I have with the church community. You know, after the first pictures and stuff was leaked, something should have been done about it. This man is clearly sloppy. He's messy, and he's clearly in heat. Like, to me, for you to even seek an OnlyFans person, that says a lot to me.
Facts. I agree.
It's the man is from OnlyFans. What do you expect?
Facts. I agree. Thank you so very much.
I want to see how they're gonna come back from this, because you know, pastors, they got a powerful tongue.
Yeah.
So I want to see, you know, what's his statement gonna be. You know, and you know what I'm getting at, Wiley.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Okay.
All right. The number is 646-716-8447. All right. Let's see who else is calling in. 1753.
Hello, good afternoon, Wiley. How are you?
I'm doing all right.
Good. I don't know what's going on with these pastors over the years, but I'm just confused. This reminds me of the situation with the pastor who was eating the box, and his video went all the way viral. I did download that one, but I didn't get a chance to catch this one on the download. But I'm not gonna say that I feel sorry, but I'm gonna say I feel sorry for the wife because I feel like she knew. I feel like this is not his first rodeo. But to be honest, a lot of women in the church, it's like they go by this rule where like they stick beside their husband no matter what. And that's like an old rhetoric that we need to retire. Oh, he's my husband. Oh, he's going to change. You know, Lord's going to change him, all that. Okay, he's not going to get delivered. Nothing's not happening. I feel like he's dead and he should just come out already. It's sad, but we do have a lot of men who unfortunately are, who like to dibble and dabble. I do have a friend who only like, have sex with straight men. Unfortunately, I don't know how straight they would be, but it's just a very sad thing to go through like the embarrassment and try to just get married as a cover up. I feel like the church used marriage to like cover up whatever things they want to do inside the church, and it's just really unfortunate. I don't know what's going on, why men can't just live in their truth. If you like, two things, you're a catch in the picture, then be a catch in the picture. There's nothing wrong with that. The only thing I'm worried about is like just health-wise, right? Because if you could just be honest and be like, hey, listen, I like to occasionally sleep with men. So if she does accept it, she can just protect herself, right? We don't want to make sure we are spreading things. You know what I'm saying? You're going back, you're sucking this and going back and kissing your wife and then kissing the kids. And you know what I'm saying? You don't want to come up with the bump or nothing like that. For the first case with the pastor who's marrying the young lady, I do think allegedly, I'm not saying it's true, I just feel like he married her publicly because she was 18, but I do feel like he was messing with her way before that. Her belly looked like she's like 4 to 5 months pregnant. And if he was, that's a very big deal, because to me that means he's a predator. Okay? Where's her parents? I feel like her parents are not saying anything because he's done some things in the church, right? I read that he gave out like houses and all types of stuff, but that doesn't cover up that he's still a predator, allegedly, if he had sex with this girl way before she was 18.
Yeah, I'm definitely seeing all of that, and me personally, I don't see she's legally able to get married at 18. Let's just make that correct. She's not underage. She's at a legal age to get married. The only thing I'm concerned about that he was not grooming her before she got to the age of 18. You know what I mean?
Obviously, he was grooming her. I mean, like, it's obvious, right? Like, okay, by age, she's an adult, okay, but by mind, she's not developed yet. Okay, and there's no, I'm not saying like there's not young girls who will marry a pastor that old, but I mean, she's 18, she hasn't really lived life yet, and like, God forbid she's already pregnant. Okay, you can't tell me that he wasn't, in the pulpit looking at her when she was younger, you know what I mean, scoping her out and things like that. Like, it's just like unbelievable at this point, right? So if there's documentation going back that he had sex with her before she was 18, I think that he should be locked up and thrown away. That's just what I think.
I agree on that 100%.
But let me ask you a question, because I know you were telling a story time about you messing with a pastor. Did you feel bad for that pastor's wife when you were messing with him?
No, I was what, 19, 20 years old. I wasn't even thinking about the wife. I didn't feel bad for the wife at all. I was literally doing my thing. So I wasn't even at the age of maturity to say, oh, I feel sorry for the wife. Not at all. I didn't feel sorry for it at all. No. Now I believe now, as I look back at it now, I can feel bad for her now. But when I was doing it, I wasn't. No, I was doing what I have to do. And I wasn't, no, not at that time. No.
Okay, so at this time, if you came across someone that was like that, would you encourage them to tell their wife or girlfriend?
Yeah, I would encourage, but as I look at it, I'm like, how do the wife not know this? But yeah, I would encourage that and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you not know? Like, even like the pastor that got caught up in this mess, how you not know? The wife knows. Or she should know. She it's a sign. Maybe she not know the sign, but she's seeing some signs.
Okay, so tell us, what sign should females look for? Like that, what sign should we look for? Go ahead, Wiley.
Another sign: you getting sick, you catching some. You know what I'm saying? That your health wise, that's a sign that you need to check and see about that. Your man always traveling, going to these quote unquote resorts or going across to Africa with a group of deacons, and you that's a sign. Check your man fall. That's another sign to check to see if he's always sticking on his phone. That's how you can't see his phone and stuff like that. That's another sign, like why he don't want you in his phone now. If you was able to get in your man phone and now he don't want you in the phone, that's a sign right there. Something going on right there that you definitely need to,
I
check
would
out.
say also check body parts. I mean, I'm not trying to be graphic, but I would definitely look at like, if he's a bottom, or just like look at a man's whole. There was a show that's on like this Black network, and like she was like dating this doctor, and she was in the shower, and he had like a condom stuck in his anus. You know what I mean? But, even like just checking like little things like that, or maybe like, changing behavior. I don't really know, but I just feel like men, whatever you like, you just need to come out and like say it, because you don't know how much women would, oblige you in that. You know what I mean? But I don't know what to say. We're in 2022 and people are still living double, triple lives.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's unfortunate.
Thank you so very much for calling in. All right.
Have a good one.
All right, you too. The number is 646-716-8447. All right. 3071.
Hello, Wiley. I want to talk about the pastor that was DL first.
Okay.
Churches wonder why the younger crowd don't want to attend church, and those are one of the reasons, is because the church can be so hypocritical. They get on a person about being gay, but then they don't want to get on the preacher that's sleeping with the underage girl. Then there's so many other things that people sin with every day, but when it comes to certain churches, my sin is not as bad as that sin. So I have really started looking at the church as a place to get pimped out of your money, and a place where you still have to go and think that whatever people doing to you, you turn the other cheek. I just got fed up with it. Now, yes, I do believe in God, but I do not go to church. I pray to who I want to, but I'm not going to sit up in the church and listen to someone down my neighbor sitting next to me because of their sin. I knew it was time for me to leave the church when my pastor said the F word all loud, when he knew there were people of the LGBTQ community in the church. And I thought it was very disrespectful. If you want to get pimped out of your money, that's the way to go. Because these churches, many of them, don't help you pay your bill when you need something done. They're not making sure that your child is safe when they'll watch a child, but your child will probably get messed with. When you're out of work, they're not making sure that you have the trades and the skills to help you find work. It's no, get out there and work and then give me 10% of your money. You can actually have 10% of your money go to something good. You can start your own organization where you are actually giving back and you're making a difference in your community. You're making a difference to those people who attend the church and are out homeless and jobless. I believe that's the way you can give back. And if you believe in God, God will give you your blessings there. Nobody is saying that if you don't go to church, you're going to hell. Then on the pastor with the 18-year-old, she is of age. I don't agree with a man that old being old enough to possibly be her great grandfather living these times. Marrying an underage girl. My advice to her is make sure she is on everything so that when he goes to the upper room, that she is financially stable. But I do believe that he's been looking at her since she's been young, because I had that happen to me. But no, I did not go to that person, but someone was after me ever since I was in 3rd grade. And my father tried to do something about it, but because of the religion, much wasn't done. So my mother, I had to tell my mother about it. I just wonder what her parents say. I wonder now if she is pregnant. I wonder when she's due, because then that'll let us know he was sleeping with her when she was underage. I just want to know why he can't find a woman of his age to mess with. I don't agree with it, but there's nothing I can do. All right. Have a great day, Wiley.
All right. Thank you so very much. The number is 646-716-8447. All right. Anonymous, you live on air.
Hello, Wiley.
Hey.
Okay, yeah. I would like to make a comment because I did saw that story about that 18-year-old and 63-year-old. And let me tell you something, Wiley. I have an issue with these If you're 20 years older than your mate or spouse or whatever, or a person you're dating, that's a problem. Because I go back to 20 years. 20 years ago, this girl wasn't even born, Wiley. So, sir, she was not even thought of 20 years ago when you were 40. Who is this young woman parent? And see, Wiley, this is where the parents come into question. Why would you let your 18-year-old do anything like this? If this was my daughter, Wiley, I would kick her back in. And I would hurt him and ask God to forgive me. See, Wiley, just because you're a pastor and preach the word does not mean you're right. And see, this has started being accepted when we accepted that cussing pastor into the community. That man gets up online and will cuss you out like you're a dog. And Wiley, and go read us the King James Version of the Bible. That is unacceptable. These pastors, they live these double lives because the people accept it. That man should be kicked out of the church and thrown in the jail, Wiley. How can you give this? And see, this is the type of pastor, Wiley, that steals money from the church. And when I go to church, Wiley, I do give my tithes and offerings, but I don't give a lot because I tell God, I know God, my heart is in the right place, but I don't know what these people are doing with this money, you know? So I just do something else good with it. I give it to the homeless man on the street to help him, knowing that it went to someplace good. This 18-year-old girl has no business being married at all. And to go and marry a man who could birth your mother is unacceptable. It's unacceptable, Wiley. She should be thrown in the jail. But when we accept these demon spirits and these OnlyFans pastors, because the OnlyFans is the demon, Wiley, they said you have to be a certain type of person to film yourself being intimate and doing such activities and to put it online for money. You are an online prostitute, in my opinion, if you have an OnlyFans. Y'all sit here and do these things and expect us to follow the lead, and we the people cannot follow the lead no more, Wiley. We have to make our own path, you know. Who will listen to this man? Who will listen to this man in church? Sir, you should be in jail because the people need to look into his dating history. You mean to tell me you can't find you a nice looking 55-year-old woman, but instead of going to the 55-year-old woman, you go to her granddaughter? Are you sick, Wiley? I mean, this is sick, Wiley. And then, you know, it takes me back to remember the other day when Kanye West put Pete Davidson on blast because of a joke he made about the kids. And it takes me back in that mind frame while this man is so protective over his kids. Because if you think it and you joke about it, most likely you will do it. And it will be dire consequences. You hurt the kids, Wiley, you deserve to be hurt. I cannot sit here and read these things no more about the kids being hurt. This young lady has been hurt. There's no way that she would marry this man if she has some proper guidance or if she has not been hurt in her younger years. The cussing pastor needs to get out of here. The OnlyFans pastor needs to get out of here. And these pastors who is marrying and hurting these young kids needs to get out of here, Wiley.
I heard that.
And that's all I have to say for today.
All right. We want to thank you so very much, Sister Conservative. She coming in there with it. Sister Conservative. Thank you. Bye-bye. Man. 0172.
I don't know if I could size up to that lady who just finished calling, but Riley, this is what I'm gonna say. This man, with the granddaughter, she looked like Michelle Obama though. Look at her real good. She's so cute. But this man, what happened to the people in the church? Why are they not saying? That's why I don't go to church, you know. I don't believe in these church people. Why the congregation not saying anything? And as Effie said, where is her parents? I feel sorry for her. She's just a kid. And this man taking advantage of her. Oh my! And then now she pregnant too, 'cause you could see that there's a belly there. I feel so sorry for her. I really feel bad for her. And you have the nerve standing there looking all proud and everything. And why God made this happen? Why God couldn't just do something to him? I know. I know your congregation. Your people gonna be mad at me, but I'm not a church person at all. I don't believe in none of those shit. And the next thing is this: the other pastor that is gay and married. Everybody's saying he should live his life. He should live his truth. He should come out. But they could say it. But a lot of time, society force you to hide. They ruin your life if you come out and say you're gay. Your career is gone. Your family is gone. They don't accept it openly and just leave people to be who they want. So they force people to hide their sexuality under the disguise of being married to the opposite sex. Maybe he don't even want to be married. Society force him. So all the people that saying, why don't you just come out? Why don't you just come out? People, they could say that because they're not in his position. But, I mean, and the wife know it and she stays, so why are we bothered? You know what I'm saying? The wife know that he's doing that and she's staying and forgive him. So why is it bothering us? The only one that bothered me is that little girl. It really, really breaks my heart for her. Like that lady who just finished calling, but I don't want to go through all that emotional stuff, but it's sad. It's very, very sad.
Well, for
Okay,
me,
Wiley.
she's 18, so she's legally able to get married, correct?
No, as the lady said, she's 18, but she's a kid. When you're 18, you're not thinking the way you're thinking now. I'm an old ass. I'm his age, matter of fact, almost. And when you're 18, you do not think the way you're thinking now. She's seen different from what he's seen. And her parents and this man could be her grandfather, her parents and her grandparents, and these old asses sitting in the church congratulating him. Where are they? She's no adult. She's a kid. She should be in thinking about college and hiding and dating and boyfriends and this. What the hell is she thinking about this old ass man who may have to be using Viagra and shit? Come on now. Stop saying that she's grown. She's 18, but she's a kid still.
Okay.
Bradley, you crazy as hell.
I want to say you're 18, and being 18, you're legally able to get married. All right. It's not a crime to be 18 marrying a 63-year-old man. You may call the question morally, but it's not about a moral question. Is she's legally able to do so? And the answer to that is yes, she's legally able to get married at the age of 18, so a 63-year-old man. He's not that old.
Yes, he's old. His ass is old. Why couldn't he find someone his own age?
Because, you know,
taking advantage of this poor little girl.
All right.
He's taking advantage of her. I feel bad for her. I know she's going to have an old man baby. And by the time the kid reaches her age, he dropped dead already. Her parents just want her to be first. Her parents is greedy too. They want her to be first lady in the church. That's why they put up with this crap. She must be giving money and all that crap. They're evil. People are evil, man. I don't like church people.
Oh, well, okay. Well, we thank you, sister, for calling in.
All right.
All right. Oh, man. Let's go to the phone lines here. 0817. Good morning or good afternoon.
Hey, is that me?
Yes.
Hey, it's Jay.
Hey.
Okay, Wiley. This is about the 18-year-old. You know I'm gonna call you about this.
Okay.
Because you met my daughter.
Yes.
And she turns 18 in November. So in Virginia, after a certain month, you start school late. So she's gonna still be in high school next year. So you mean to tell me she should marry a 63-year-old and she's still in high school?
Can she illegally do that? Hey, it's her decision. I think once you reach 18, you are an adult. Whether y'all want to believe it or not, to y'all, this is my baby, this is my baby. But
But I'm
18.
like, she still don't know everything yet. I'm still teaching her how to be an adult. She's still childish.
But if she want to get married, I don't think you
basically-
can stop her. Can you stop her from getting married? No, that's going to be her decision.
Yeah, I can't stop her because I'll be in jail. And he'll be dead. So I can't stop her.
Wait a
I
minute.
can't stop her because I can stop her.
Well,
But I'm just saying.
legally, you can't stop her. You have to commit a crime. We don't want that. You to be in there with Big Birthday and them. But what I'm trying to say is, reaching 18, you have to let that 18-year-old make her decision. It is whether you agree or not agree with that. Now, the father, she walked down the 18-year-old down the aisle. The mother did not go to the wedding. The father went, but the mother did not go. But you, if your daughter went,
That sounds like an arranged marriage.
you think so?
That's what it sounds like to me. To me, in my opinion, that's what it sounds like. I mean, I stopped going to church. I was in a Kojic. I grew up in a Kojic church, and I told you about I stopped going when they wanted me to go back to my abusive husband. So that's when I stopped. So I already don't be feeling like the church atmosphere anyway. I'm not judging anybody else that goes. I personally would probably never go back to church. But yeah, so that's all I want to say because I gotta go. I'm meeting my sister to lunch, but I just want to say that I think that's wrong. I think it's nasty, and yes, I will be in jail if somebody 63 years old try to marry my daughter when she's 18. So if you see me in jail, that's why.
Oh no. Oh no. I heard that.
That's a problem. All right, well, I gotta go.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you too.
All right,
Okay.
bye.
The number is 646-716-8447. Y'all got a lot to say. When you get 18, you're legally able to get married. All right. 1867. Hello.
Hey, Wiley. Good morning. How you doing?
Going all
Hey,
right.
Wiley. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes.
All right. That's good. I just wanted to comment on the pastor. I was watching Wakanda last night, and I wanted to say, is that y'all king? Is that y'all pastor? So, yeah, my mom the other day, she had said to me, she didn't raise me, my grandmother did. And so she had sent me you can share your Uber ride. She sent my sister all the way across town. And I said, did you mean to send me this? And she said, yeah. I said, where's she going? She said, oh, she 18. I don't know where she going. That ain't my business. And I just say that to say, a lot of these parents, they're more concerned about being friends with their kids than being a parent, because that is hard sometimes, I don't like for my daughter to be upset at me when I have to tell her what's right from wrong, but that's our job. So, unfortunately, she is 18, but, I feel like her learning should have happened a long time ago. She wouldn't have made this decision, I think, but now she's about to learn it the hard way. And, yeah, and on the other subject, I wanted to talk about Mr. Caldwell, the Grand Dame himself. He know damn well that he all in that show talking about he don't know about it. He in the middle with the fur on like he Beyonce. And I said they need to give you a shot on the show. If they call you while you coming?
Of course I'm coming.
I know that's right.
Okay.
I know that's right. I'm supporting you all the way, baby. And the first thing I want you to do is take all them queens down for the biggest and the best breakfast. And I'm out.
All right. Okay. The number 616-716-8447. All right. Anonymous, you live on the air.
How you doing? So I have two questions. Okay. Like you say you was messing with a pastor.
Hold on one second. Go ahead. You said mess with a pastor. What else?
Okay. you say you was messing with a pastor back in your early days, whatever, like in your 20s. Like, how did you feel that he was married but you was still messing with him?
I didn't feel no type of way. I didn't feel no type of way about it. I didn't walk down the aisle and make that agreement. No, I didn't feel no type of way.
But shouldn't you know that he had a wife? Didn't you feel at all?
Yeah, I didn't see a problem with it at all. I didn't see an issue with it because I didn't make those vows. That's what he made to his wife, not me.
So were you in love with him, or was it
No,
just you getting the team?
I wasn't in love. No, I was not in love. No.
I just feel like those pastors are no good because my mom, she's a Haitian, and in the back of her church, like, you know, with the bathroom mask, they have an ATM. So other time when they like, oh, they don't have no money, they have to go to the ATM. The pastor be like, no, you could go way in the back and get the money. I'm like, that's a shame.
Yeah, you can definitely. Most churches do have ATMs in their churches now.
I'm like, why shouldn't you be teaching about the Lord and down about, you know, down, not about money? It's just like I feel like those pastors are so greedy. That's all they think about is money. That's why I don't even go to church anymore.
Okay, you don't go to church anymore, but you sure be trolling the Wiley Show.
Yeah, but I love you. That's why. I'm like, sometimes it be boring. I'm like, okay, it's my time to just make people laugh. I don't mean to, but it just happened.
I heard that.
But I just love you. That's why.
Okay.
No, my daughter want to talk. Wait.
Hi. Hi. Okay. Bye. And she got to work. And she be trolling the Wiley Show. And she be and she love the Wiley Show because she be trolling. she be trolling. And she and I her kids want to get on the phone. No, you ain't talking to me. Your mama be trolling me. Y'all know who she is. Hey, she be on here. Yeah, like all sounds. I'm like, what? Oh man, she be on here trolling. And then she talked just as regular. Oh, my mom and the pastor had ATM in their back. She just talked so regular, but I know that voice. But she said she loved the Wiley Show. That's not my daughter. Is that your daughter, Wiley? No, I don't have any kids. You have embraced all your... Yes, yeah, I have to embrace even the trolls. Who was that? Y'all remember that voice? She called it and she just be trolling. We want to thank y'all so very much for tuning into the Wiley Show. Thank y'all so very much. This was a fun show. We asked y'all, please leave a comment. If y'all can thumbs up the video, moderators, how we doing with the thumbs up? How we doing with the thumbs up? Moderators, let me know how we doing with the thumbs up. Then we going on station here right now. Okay, I just sent the notification for station head. 1638 people, 1,638 people. Hopefully it works. How we doing with the thumbs up? Hit that thumbs up button before we go. We need 3,000 likes. Hit the thumbs up button. If you're watching on your TV, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. We need 3,000 likes. Need 3,000 likes. Okay, we live on Station Head too. So make sure y'all join us on Station Head. We're gonna listen to the album. Make sure y'all come through on Station Head. We are live on Station Head and we're live on YouTube. Okay, I wait to hear what review or the 200. Oh wow, you got to send me the thing on there. Okay, pay attention, hit the button, make it good. Yeah, hit that button and leave us a comment. So we're going over the Station Head. We're gonna be listening to Kanye West's new album. So come and join us. If you didn't get a chance to join us, this is the time now. You can join us on Station Head. Download the app Station Head, STATION Head HEAD. Station Head. Download on your phone, on your Android, or your iPhone, and you can listen to our show. And we are definitely there. So you can come over. We're going to be playing the song Kanye West's new album. So I will definitely see y'all there. Thank y'all so very much for tuning in to this. And make sure y'all leave a comment. We love to reach our comments. So leave us a comment on this video. If you didn't get a chance, leave us a comment. Do so once this video ends. All right. Thank y'all so very much. We will see y'all in the next video. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Peace.